Hi, my name's Ishmael and today I want to talk to you about persuasion over force. Now, why am I talking about persuasion over force? Because a lot of people try and force outcomes. They try and make things happen in their behalves. They try and make people do stuff for them. I personally think that this is wrong. I personally think that we should be humble and we should respect people and we should make sure that we don't try and force anything upon anyone. And we should try and persuade them, but we shouldn't try and force them. We should not try and tell them this is right, this is wrong, that is wrong. What we should try and do is we should try and explain to them in a way that they can understand why you believe it is the correct way of doing things, and if they believe it isn't, that's okay. Make sure they understand your point of view, and then that is what I believe you should be doing to persuade people. There's a great example of persuasion over force. The example goes something like this. So there was the wind and there was the sun, and they were talking. And the wind said to the sun, "I am more powerful than you are." And the sun said, "I believe I am more powerful than you are." And they were having a conversation and they were having an argument, and they then saw a passerby. This passerby was an innocent man who was walking along with his cape on. And they said, "Okay, let me prove to you that I am stronger." So the wind said, "I will prove to you that I'm stronger by I will take the cape off that man." And so as the man was walking along, the wind went and started blowing and blowing and blowing, and the wind blew and blew, and it blew as hard as it could, and every time it blew harder and every time it blew harder, the man grabbed his cape and he shut it tighter. And he buckled up and he got tighter and tighter and tighter, and he held his grip stronger and stronger and stronger. And what happened was, eventually the wind decided that man is holding this cape so tight, I'm unable to break it from him. And the wind got angry and then calmed down and said, "Well, I can't do it, I bet you can't do it either." And the sun said, "Okay, I accept your challenge, I will prove to you that I can achieve this." And rather than trying to force the coat off the man, what did the sun do? The sun put its gentle gaze upon the man. And the man started feeling, "Ooh, this is quite nice. This is very nice, a nice warm feeling to warm me up after that cold wind." And the sun got hotter and hotter and hotter, and the man started going, "Ooh, this is really hot." And the sun just got hotter and hotter, and the man goes, "You know what? I'm going to take this off." And the man took the cape off. And the sun succeeded. Now the difference between the sun and the wind was that the wind was trying to force the man to take his cape off. Whereas the sun, he was persuading the man to take his cape off. He wasn't forcing. He was just saying, "Okay, well, I'll make you nice and warm, and I'll give you what you want, and once I give you what you want, then you do what I want. I want you to take your cape off and you want to stay warm. So I'll make you hot enough for you to take your cape off. And then you can be warm and I can succeed in taking your cape off." This is the power of persuasion. The sun gave the man exactly what the man wanted. The man wanted to be warm, and that's why he was wearing the cape in the first place. The wind tried to remove the cape by making the man colder and ripping it from his hands. But because the man was cold and quite strong, he held on to it with his dear life, because he knew that if he lost that cape, he might freeze to death. So he made sure he didn't lose that cape. So that was forceful. But that didn't work because the man was resisting. Every time the wind blew harder, the man gripped stronger. He resisted the force. If you try and force something upon someone, they will always resist. Whereas with the sun said, "I will give you what you want, I will make you warm, and then you give me what I want, which is take your cape off." And the man said, "Yes, you made me warm. So, okay, I will take my cape off." So the man took his cape off. And that is the power of persuasion. You use persuasion, not force. You give the people what they want, and they will give you what you want. If you want to achieve something in life, what you have to do is you have to be willing to give first. Give value first. Give something first. If you can give them what they want first, then they will give you what you want. So what you need to do in any relationship, whether it be business, personal, or pleasure, what you need to do is you need to first give them what they want. If you first give them what they want, they will be willing to do business with you. And once you give them what they want, they will be willing to give you back what you want. And once they give you back what you want, you'll both be winning. You'll both get exactly what you wanted out of the scenario. So like, subscribe and whack that bell notification icon to give me what I want, which is lots of subscribers. And I will give you what you want, which is excellent information to help you change your mindset and change your life for the positive, for the better, and to have a better outlook for your future and beyond.